charity, so therefore it's not eligible. Rebound, registered charity. Nursery school, we do need to meet with them to discuss that further. It could be moved to capital because it is on our property. And then shuffleboard as well, just waive the fees instead of giving them cash. By doing all those recommendations, the adjusted total is down to $1,000 for that, for the cash.
Okay.
Beautification, we moved the communities in bloom to capital, and the Bedford Garden Club, 2,000 of that to capital. And then I'm also recommending moving the Bedford Garden Club, instead of giving them $3,000 cash, giving them $2,500, similar to all the other garden clubs. Then they're all on the same level. That would bring that total down to $13,500. For the heritage, I recommended giving all the fireworks committees the same amounts. So what I did is I added up the in-kind total and the cash request for Forest to come up with $2,150, and we would give that to Arcona as well as Grand Band, and then they would all be equal, treating all communities equally. The Forest Museum is a registered charity. They have in the past received funds. They like the funds to cover their taxes. And I did look up their tax amounts today, which only equal about $1,100 for the year. And then the Land and Shores Heritage Committee, they increased their request to $1,500 this year, but I'm recommending leaving it at $1,000 because last year they only got 9 plaques and only used 900 of the 1,000 that they got requested last year. So I think we should just leave that at the 1,000 and see if they can get the 10 this year, and then think about increasing it next year. So that brings that total down to $89.25. The tourism one, the Lansing Federation of Agriculture countywide program. So that was taken out. So that takes that down to $5,000. The community events were all fine, other than I'm recommending that for the Drive and Jive to drop it down to $2,000, which is what we gave them last year, because it was such a successful event. They brought in almost $10,000, so it's probably not necessary to give them $3,000. So that brings that down to $2,000. And then for the other requests, unfortunately, since none of these meet the grant criteria according to policy, I recommend not giving them the donations, so that brings it down to $0. So with all of my recommendations, it brings it down to $30,425, which is just $1,293.80 over budget.
Okay. Councilor Western, question?
Yeah, excellent report. Thanks for doing all that, what you did for us. Just a couple of points, Mr. Mayor. In terms of the agricultural ones, obviously they are county-wide. We do have a historical granting to those groups, and they don't fit the policy, obviously. But being as they're county groups, the reason they're county groups is they go to each of the townships and they get their $500 from each, and that county organization gets the money. I'm pretty sure of that. So I'm just wondering that maybe, and I agree with your recommendation, don't get me wrong in terms of this. I just think that maybe the policy should be rearranged for those specific types, because I think each of those groups have been worthy in the past, and I think they should continue to be worthy. And I'd just like to see the policy change so that we can include them again. The other point I'd like to make is similarly with the Hipperwash Community Policing and Fort Franks policing committees. Both of them are policing committees set up many years ago, and they do great work. And they're committees. They don't meet the policy. Then I think they should be those two things should go into our general government business unit, and that would be purview, and that would be readjusted in the budget. And from a policy perspective, that's where other committees probably are dealt with in terms of our
some of these, in the past, we have argued for exceptions to the policy, and I know that's what we did with the policing, community policing. Another way of looking at the request from the community policing, whether you know, if they're given $1,000, maybe that may be a little bit too much. I don't know, but it could be looked at as a community event as well, because both of those organizations do put on educational workshops for the community, so that might be another way of looking at it. But certainly Councillor Russell's suggestion of funding another way makes sense. I mean, we can't change the policy now, but this is, I guess, just one comment before I'll do my one point, and allow me one point.
With an H. With an H.
Okay. This is probably the best investment that we make in the community, because we're giving all of these groups an opportunity to do the things that they love and are committed to in this community, and it pays us back in spades all over in terms of volunteerism. The payback is huge, and the change or the impact that it makes on the community is huge. All right, so having said that, the one point that I will make and would ask the council to consider an exception to the policy. Far be it from me to ask for an exception to the rules. However, for the Forest Museum, this organization, yes, it does have a charitable number. It has been funded by the municipality since amalgamation. In the early years of amalgamation, it was $1,000 was granted. In the last couple of years, though, it's kind of slipped up there to the $2,000, $2,500 range, I think. In 2010, I believe we gave them a couple thousand, and then last year, for some reason, 2,500. But certainly the first years, it was 1,000. And just going back, the town of Forest has also supported the museum since, as far as I could check back, about 1985, according to Karen Cameron. She doesn't know before that, because that's when she started working for the town of Forest. So there has been that support in the community. So that would be my pitch for some consideration for the museum.
Okay. Deputy Mayor Dag?
Yes, I'm just going to follow up on what Don said there, and I actually really appreciate how he's communicated that. And I just, with regards to the rural items, I noticed that the rural items don't actually fit completely into the county's grant monies either, but they have grandfathered them in because they see the value of it. So, and the other thing is that each of the communities, each of the towns have $2,500, but the rural area itself really doesn't have any designated funds for the rural type issues too. So when you look at, obviously there's a farm safety and then the 4-H association, but the $500 that goes to the Federation of Agriculture, they actually produce that map, right? That's that locally Lambton food and map, which goes a long ways for us too, for promoting, for economic development.